Hello, my viewers, favored here on Scholastic Realities. You're most welcome to my channel. Today, we are talking about Joyce's shenanigans. Now, very many things have been said and done, but today I'm bringing you the really truth about Joyce's statement on Instagram. Now, the other day, Joyce came up and said that she was talking about Gambia and the killings of women and young ladies in Gambia. But the truth has been said. And now she claims that it is Ssejo she wanted to talk about. My people, what a big lie. What a big lie. I want us to analyze this situation critically. Now, when Joyce put that statement on social media, on Instagram, the truth is she wanted to talk about against Marwa's family. Now, we know that all women who have been coming from the west to Marwa's village, that's Nyabohanse, 3 of them have passed on. 2 of them passed from a nearby village, and the other one passed after going back to her country. And so there are many speculation going on, and whether it is someone who's doing all this, we don't know. Whether it is just climate change, we just don't know. Now, I want to give you a little story, and maybe if you're a viewer from the West and you're watching me and you want to come to Kenya, and maybe you're a bit old or you are easily affected by climate change, that's how we call it here, you might want to take note of what I want to tell you. Now, in Kenya, I come from western part of the country, and most of my life I've stayed in the western part of the country, other than when I was going to college, I went to the city. And most of my early workplaces, it was still in the city. So very many times when I was going to the city, that's Nairobi city, it was not easy for me because every time I will travel from Western to Nairobi, I'll have fever, I'll be sick, and anytime I come back, the same happens. And I'm tending to feel or to think that this is what has been happening to these old women who've been visiting Nyabohanse. So if you're I remember there is a time my daddy asked me to be taking some medicine before I go or come back, and maybe with water. There's something with the water when you're changing places, and it really affects someone. Not everyone is affected because after getting used to the 2 climates, it never used to affect me. And we all know that when Joyce was coming to Nyabohanse, she looked depressed. It was like she was escaping from something. And I don't think that she was planning to leave, because it is after some people started complaining that the visitors are overstaying in Nyabohanse is when she decided to go back. And I'm pretty sure that when she went back, she was experiencing some issues, maybe mentally, because when she came, she seemed to be depressed. We can attest to that. And when Joyce, I repeat, when she came up with that statement on Instagram, and people started talking, and some people were very much impressed and were very much happy that Joyce was attacking Ayamara's family. And when Ssejo came up to talk against Joyce, now Joyce turned the tables and said that she wanted to talk about Ssejo. My friend, that is a very big lie. Joyce wanted to defame Ayamara's family. And as we all know, now on this YouTube, there are lazy gang or negative reactors or defamers or online bullies who've been bullying Ayamarwa's family, the sister, the brother, the mother, and the entire people who are pro-Marwa. And that one is not a secret anymore. It is the truth online. And it is sad that some people can just wake up and start hating on another person just because they're being paid to defame these people who are just trying to make life easy. Their earlier life was difficult. So it's just good for people to leave them enjoy, because their earlier life, it was terrible for them. Now that they're enjoying, people are also not happy. Now, we all know that negative reactors, most of them are paid to react against this family. And on another video, I saw another YouTuber saying that she had evidence She had receipts from Joyce's against Ayamaro's family. And she was very much happy. I'm talking about the carrots. If you know, you know. And now, I believe this woman was paid heavily to talk against this family. And she was the right person to defame this family because she has been there, she has left, she has been living in that family, in that mansionette of Congrats Mom. And for her to come up and start saying ill things against that family, people will impress it, people will the negative reactors will underscore the statement the way they did even before she will have she came up fully. Now, we all know that alcohol is not good for a depressed person. We all know that alcohol is not good for the elderly. We know that alcohol is not good. The Bible says, give alcohol to those ones who are perishing. But now I don't want to talk about it because everyone has their own choices and people's choices are supposed to be respected. So I respect Joyce's empress of alcohol. But in her situation, it was very wrong for her to take alcohol. But anyway, it is her choice. But what I want to put across is this. No old woman in Joyce's age or of Joyce's age will leave her country, her home, her house to go into another woman's house and stay for that long unless she's escaping from something. Yes, she said that she was looking for viewers to be monetized. That might be a reason. Maybe she's going through economical crisis. Sometimes it is normal. People go through it and people make it through. And that's why she came to Ayamaro's place. But again, we know that at the moment online, there is a lot of money exchanging hands, whereby someone can call you, someone can side chat you just so that you may start talking against other people. And the more you talk against those people, the more you speculate things and come up with the lies against these people, the more you are paid. And it is happening on YouTube. People are being paid to talk ill of Ayamaro's family. If you know, you know. If you're a sober person who can think in between the lines. We saw the other day when someone was interviewing Ernest, and they asked Ernest, you say that Maro was ahead of you 2 classes. You said yes. And they asked him, how old are you? He said that he was 30 or 31. And he asked, you said, how old do you think is Mara? He said that either 47 or 50. The other day we saw Pablo say that he was in the same class with Mara. Now, do you think Pablo can be 47 years or 50? The answer is no. Out of that, you can know that people are coming up with all the means to bring down these people. And that's why I normally say, if you are here to speak ill of other people, the Bible is against false witnesses. The Bible is against false witnesses. And trust me, one of these days you're going to pay. One of these days you're going to pay. Ask yourself, Joyce, at the beginning, she seemed to be like this person who was suffering from mental issues, cognitive issues. If you're a person who can analyze someone critically, you know she was not that normal when she came to Nyabohanse. In fact, by the time she was leaving, she was a bit better than she came. And when she went, I believe she was affected by climate issues. And when she went, she was affected by the same. And maybe by so being affected, or when she was sick, she thought that she was being bewitched. You know, Africans are full of superstitions. I'm saying this because when she put up that statement on Instagram, she said, I repeat again, she said that she was talking about the killings in Gambia, the killings of single ladies in Gambia. But how comes those killings turned out to be Ssejo? I'm not saying that the people have been dying. They died because someone has been poisoning them or something has been happening. No. But I'm suspecting it's because of maybe climate change, because we saw the granny it was because of blood clot. Analyze for yourself, think for yourself, and you have the truth. If you want to know the truth, you'll know it. Otherwise, thank you very much. See you on my next